This is Fuzzy Wingman. I'm back, and I have the rule book for the new kill team. So I'm obviously going to be playing on the new kill team. I don't have the new models painted, so I'm going to use models that I've painted. Though I have at least built everything, so everything's built. I just need to get good weather and I'll start priming, which is very soon actually. And I've also built a lot of other things. Yeah, I would try to do a sweeping action to show that, but holy crap, there's just so much stuff. I wouldn't be half surprised if it's at least 100 models to paint. Yep. Anyway, that's a lot of hours of painting that I need to do. This is my very first game. I decided to do it a little bit more thematic instead of just... so how it's going to be is I'm going to kind of pretend this is a grassy cave system or something, which means the ceiling is just low enough that no one can actually climb over these. That means they actually have to navigate through this close quarter, so, you know, it's a close quarter battle, or CQB. Yay! Yeah, I thought it would be a little bit interesting to kind of do that this way with this new stuff, so it might be pretty ridiculous, because that means no one has vantage points or anything. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, I'm going to at least, since I haven't ever played this, let's follow the steps for, it says narrative. Match, mission, play, sequence. Alright, determine mission. Done. Read mission briefing. Okay, this says from 119 to 137. Yep. Mission briefing doesn't really give much. And the next bit is determine, should familiarize themselves with the information before proceeding, as it will determine detailed key rules for the mission and have victory sheet. Okay, I know that. Determine kill zone. Players keep two which is in use, either by agreeing which one or by rolling off, the winner decides. Alright. We'll roll off. Oh yeah, we got Astra Militarum versus some Space Marines. Alright. Space Marines won the roll off. Space Marines will actually choose this side for deployment. That'll be their drop zone. After selecting drop zones, starting with the attacker. Oh, right. Does that indicate when... Alright, well, I guess the attacker, in this case, the person who won the roll-off. It doesn't... It probably says somewhere else. I just... Oh. The roll-off was just the determined kill zone. Not the drop zone. Ah, okay. Alright. Oh man. I was getting ahead of myself on a lot of this, since I was like, It's like, I remember it says somewhere one determines the defender and the attacker. Turns out it was just later down the steps because I was doing the roll-off for determined kill zone. But the kill zones are determined because this is the board. This is it set up. It says set up the objective markers and as described in the mission, but in the mission, it basically says to do it after what would be step 6. Actually, no, that's weird. Determine kill zone. Oh. Alright. I guess that's confusing for the determine kill zone because there's probably going to be at some point kill zones that are in different environments and that change the effects of the battle. Because set up the kill zone is step 5 with all the objectives, with all the terrain. Alright. So I'm just going to say that roll-off counted for select drop zone. So Space Marines... the players roll off, and the winner decides who will be the attacker and who will be the defender. So Space Marines are technically the defender, as they selected the drop zone. So now that means, oh, do they really want to do that? They'll just go with it because I've already said that. But honestly, with the mission rules, no. Because after selecting drop zones, starting with the attacker, each player alternates selecting an objective marker and assigning it a number. Each objective marker can have no more than one number assigned, and each number must be unique. During each turning point, the objective marker that number corresponds to the current turning point is offline. So that means the Astra Militarum right now gets to select which one, mission objective number 1, and it'll be offline kind of thing. Now let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, perfect. And I'll have this for later. I love how they have the initiative token indicator, because I had just started using my own tokens to indicate initiative to remind myself. What do you know? Now I don't need to. Okay, dokie. So this is the center of the board. It's gonna be somewhat diagonal. No, right, diagonal. You're gonna set. Should have. Technically, you're supposed to set up the train before all this. But hey. Oh, you know what? This can go to the board edge. Just to block any line of sight there. And there we go. The objective is somewhat in the open and also kind of annoying. So Space Marines can go. I'm going to make this one objective 2. So that way, again, Astra Militarum on round 2 won't be able to hold that one. Astra Militarum will do that one as number 4 because they think they at least could potentially hold that one for a while. Oh, that one's rough because it is pretty in the open. But now that I remember, I think you just go to it, you activate it, you get a point, you run the fuck away. You don't have to be holding at the end of the round like you would be at the end normally. Also, I realize I have all this kill team dice that I have still left in here. Am I gonna potentially use it? Probably not. It's like, here's that dice versus my dice. So much difference in size. My dice are a little bit more readable on that camera. Alright. Objectives placed. Yeah, setup's going to be a little bit slower. Select kill team. Done. If player's kill team includes a leader, which they do, they add 2 command points to the pool. Done. Select TAC Ops. Okay, each player secretly builds a 6 TAC Op deck. Up to 3 cards can be their factions as specified in the faction's army list. The remaining TAC Ops in the deck must be their kill team's architect. The kill team has more than one, select one of their archetypes. Each player shuffles their 6-card deck, then determines which TAC Ops they have for battle in secret. Okay. Alright, the Space Marine team has selected 6 cards. And now it's time for the shuffle, and draw 2, pick between one, and then discard kind of thing. Actually, I might as well take some of these cards. and put it away since Space Marines will be selecting. That one I might go like that because I can put the rest away. Alright, so that way the camera at least will know. They have to choose between execution and protect assets. They're suspecting that protect assets will be very important. At the end of any turning point, if 2 or more enemy operatives are incapacitated while within... Well... Yeah, because the execution, you have to kill more people than have you go down every turn, and you have to do it more than once. So this one is a little bit more likely to happen, I feel. So that will become one of their attack ops, and that's discarded. All right, they're just the other one sees ground, but headhunter they're gonna do because reveal this when an enemy leader is incapacitated. You score a victory point. If it is the first or second turning point, you score an extra one. So that'll be difficult because it's a guardsman. So there's hold the line. And damage limitation. At the end of it, if no friendly operatives are incapacitated, you score a victory point. You can reveal it in the after the first. So they'll think about that one because, you know, they're Space Marines. They think they might be able to take some hits. Alright, I now know next time I will do this card stuff before, you know, just do a lot of these steps before the damn recording this, because this takes a while on these cards because it's a lot of tactical choice, and I haven't even started battling yet. Alright, let's see what the Astra Militarum has to select from. Either they sabotage a terrain, which for a cult, I think we're going to be on a diagonal for drop zones. So there's a lot of terrain they could sabotage. And the other one is if a friendly operative is wholly within each kill zone quarter and more than square from the center, you know, so basically if they're over there, or over there, or over there, they can get, and yeah, and more than, yeah, they'll do overrun. That one, they think they can snag with their lots of units. Okay, they can mark target, or they could do retrieval. Alright, this one could be interesting. And then the last one. Okay, if they get a bunch of people in the center, they can score a point, so... Bodies. They have body count. And, hey, they could potentially do it. Oh, after all that, I can finally move on. Here we go. Now I got the match placed in sequence. We've selected attack ops. We've selected equipment. I've already done that beforehand. Set up barricades. I'm actually not going to do that because once I paint them, then they'll have... Okay. Okay, so Defender goes first, which is Space Marines, but I almost forgot who's the Defender after all this. Okay. Time for that mess. And now the actual deployment zone. Okay. And now what order? go with concealed. I can't remember. Does the black mean activated? I guess I get to choose that. Alright, they like to do black as been activated, and I kind of agree that is kind of like it has been activated. Yeah, it's like a fit one there. You'll also take conceal order. You know what? Let's see here. Well, they're probably going that far. He's going to take a engage order. He's going to be down to 5. Guardsman. Conceal. I'm going to have to the point where I have 2 more models than tokens, aren't I? Sure, he'll be coming to engage as well. Not Guardsman. With conceal. Let's see here. Yeah, he's got the suspension thing, so you know he's going to move forward with a active action. Sergeant, you know, back there with a conceal. Honestly, the sergeant like anything else. Alright. And that sergeant with the conceal. At least get one guy to engage. They have to kind of move up. No, we'll get that guy to conceal. Now Guardsman go like crazy. Conceal. You know, these two will just be good, same order. I'll get Scions in there. God. Guess now I need to actually start trying to get these arrows to point to the damn operative, because holy shit, otherwise there's just so many damn operatives. You might get an attack action. You know, it's all still pretty early to know. I haven't played enough of this to know. Oh, there we go. And now, the next step. Scouting. Each player... That would definitely be what Guardsman would choose. Space Marines. They would probably actually do this too. So each player will provide with an additional benefit. Player. They then resolve the selection starting with the Defender. So that would be Space Marines. And the attacker will have the initiative because they have the same one. And then I just go to... I don't even have to continue reading these steps because the rest is do the damn battle. So... free dash action, which I'm pretty sure is just you move square. It's fine. You can only move up to that square. Yep. So both teams will now do that free dash action. Dash. Dash. And huzzah! We go into the first game. Initiative starts with attacker because of scouting. So just that's the first phase, right? Just yep. Now we go into strategy phase. Okay. Each player generates one. So now their pool is at 3. So both teams are at 3. And I can now do strategic ploys. Which, right, Guardsman Orders is a strategic ploy, isn't it? Yes, it is. So let's see here. And, you know, comms is right next to the sergeant, so the order would go to everyone. Alright, we're going to spend a command point for the guard on move, move, move. So the guard now will add 1 to their movement. So, move, move, move. Gotta just kind of remember that. Joys. So many things to remember. And Space Marines will do Bolter Discipline. Alright. Strategic ploys done. After, for me, a long time, I'll now get to finally do the first thing, which is actually now the Firefight Phase. So now I could just, yeah. Now I select a person, activate, and go. Cool, let's do that. Oh, right, I should actually look at the mission thing, since an operative can... Alright, so turn 1, this thing is not on. Oh. Turn 1. Alright, if I select this guy, he's just a regular guardsman. Let's look at this. So, he's only got 2 actions. Once you move, it would technically be your actions are over. So he's going to be there, but he's going to do the right thing and use his next action to divert power. Start having special dice on hand because this happens a lot. Oh, right. Right. During the strategic phase, that's when ploys get revealed. This one has to be revealed. Not going to reveal that one. And Space Marines, do you have any that you would have revealed? They're contemplating it, but they're going to actually say no. No. And you can't reveal this until after the first. So this one had to be revealed, the retrieval. Sure. At the start of the turning point, your opponent places your retrieval token anywhere on the kill zone. There's more than... There's not an advantage point and not within the, like, basically that plus the drop zone. So they're actually going to put it over here because they actually have to then wind over there to pick it up. Oh, lols. There we go. Alright, that's been revealed. Oh, wait, before he even does anything, that was someone with a group activation of 2, so they get to go again. Or they get to use their other group activation. I just wanted to verify something that, you know. Alright. So, next Guardsman Trooper. He's gonna go right here. And he's got line of sight to a lot of them. Now it's the whole... How does he want to choose targets? Because he's got some targets to choose. He's going to be potentially plinking. And so I just got to see the whole, you know... Since these can provide cover. But how far are they to be within? They just to be within. Okay, let's just rotate you so I could place this down without touching a vulture. Yeah, he's actually not within. Holy crap. So, if an intended target is more than 2 inches, or the circle, for an intended target to be obscured, the following must be more than 2. Oh, they're saying if the other terrain, this one, is, if he's within that, if the active operator is within 1, then it's not obscuring. Right. So this one's not obscuring. Beyond there, so not obscuring. Oh, right. This is... It's only heavy terrain that provides obscuring? Let's see. Forgot what light terrain provides. You know, there's all these different types of terrains, everything. There's just so many things. Okay. Light just provides cover. These ones. But they're not within 1 inch, or within triangle. So no one actually gets cover. So no one is... So none of those Space Marines are in cover. And none of them are obscured. Unless this thing blocks. But... Yeah, that's pretty much not gonna have anyone... Okay. So... We'll do our first thing of shooting ever in this game. Guardsman Trooper, go! Lasgun, 4 shots. 4's to hit. Well, 3 whiffs. Joys. As kind of to be expected. Yeah, I gave them the order to move further, not re-roll. And then should be just defense dice rolls now. Yep, they're not in cover, so they don't get... Oh, shit. I didn't even choose a target. Actually, yeah, because I just realized he could have... Since I was like, oh yeah, he can select any of these. So, in that case, he wants to plink off... He wanted to plink off the sergeant. Since, you know, he's like, you're in cover, haha. No, you're in conceal mode, but it's not helping you, so there. So we roll defense dice. The sergeant has 3. Oh! No reroll, so... I mean, they could spend a command point for that, but they kind of want to save that for other things. It's a critical, so actually... Yeah, he'll take it. It's just a tiny plink. It's just 3 damage. And he's the sergeant. Oh, sergeant's only got 11? Alright. Oh, that's okay. So, he's now at 8. You know, there's just going to be so many things to try to keep track of. Boop, boop. He's been activated. He's done his thing. Now Space Marines can go... Oh, I probably should have activated that guy. But they haven't done any tactical ploys, so you know they don't fully care. So he has to be within this triangle to be there. So he can't. So basically, he has to cross over the terrain. He can at least get some cover. He's gonna have potentially Overwatch. So you know what? One action, get on there. Second action, activate. Gets a victory point. Third action, dash back into cover. And just quickly grab it and come back. And now they can activate some models. Right, I gave the move, so after moving that bit, he can move one extra, which is enough to put him wholly within, or no, not wholly, within. So he's actually gonna activate for his final action. Oh man, that move just put him on there to actually be able to do it. Now they'll activate and do this guy. He'll go here. He's concealed, so pretty sure you can't shoot if you're, yeah, if you're concealed, you ain't shooting. Yep, and cannot perform this action of his conceal order. So he's been activated, and he's going to pass because he's just there. He can switch to engage later. Yeah, how do they want to do this? Plasma so far has moved triangle, which is 3. You know what? 4, 5. So he's moved. He's got to conceal so he can't shoot. And yeah, okay. Let's move up some more. You know what? Because it's funny. Okay. Should actually have that token on. Sergeant's activating. Pass. That way these guys aren't moving up. When these guys, you know, all they can do is Overwatch if these guys, while these guys are moving up kind of thing. And you can't Overwatch with some particular weapons. Alright. Clunk, clunk. Clunk, clunk. He's moved. He's got the stabilizer equipment so he can fire his missile launcher. I don't think he has to worry about this guy conceal at all. I'll double check. You know, I haven't checked this as much. Because it's the whole thing of these terrains that's technically crossing his, from base to base, is cover things. But I think you're only in cover. Yeah, he's only in cover if he's within 1. Okay. So, visible. You can choose what if he's shooting crack or frag. Well, Well, let's see here. Frag is actually going to be like a blast with a there, which is going to hit no one else but that guy. So you might as well just fire that crack. You know, just... Oh. Sorry, that was a frag grenade. I was not looking at the right one. There we go. Blast is still circle, so he'll do the crack. So, 4 attack dice. Hitting on 3s. So 2 of those are hits. And now Guardsman Trooper has 3 defense, but 5s. Nothing. Man, if he rolled a 6, he would have been able to stop it, but instead he takes 10 damage, which is pretty much poof. Okay, not pretty much poof, it's way over poof. Hey, we got someone dead. Maybe that will help speed up the game just slightly. Haha, good luck. He still has another action. You can just dash away. Oh, he shot his heavy. I don't think he can dash. Oh, no. Here's the weird thing about that. It says with heavy. All it says with heavy is an operative cannot perform in which it performs a shoot action. Yep, okay. I thought it was saying he can't perform the shoot action in which he does that. It's like, no, once he shoots, he can't. But it doesn't necessarily say he can't dash then shoot. But at the same time, it's the way you word it, he basically is technically that as well, so whatever. So he can't do anything else. Which also now just bottlenecks this place up. Which is kind of annoying. Oh, there's no other guardsmen with Scion troopers. Scion troopers are only 1. Alright. They aren't crazy on their movement. No. They're the standard 6 inches. But everyone's going to be moving 7 today. Okay. He's done that so far. And then, does he want to dash out? Well, he's going to dash up to here. That at least puts him in the cover, and he doesn't have to work. He then he's in the cover and pretty much can't be engaged. Space Marines, I'll just move him up like that, so that way he's actually in cover. So he doesn't get shot up. A Scion moving. Just be right there. Whew. Oh, he has the engage order. Screw it. He's gonna shoot at this guy because he can Overwatch. Well, technically, this guy can Overwatch too. No, he's got the conceal order, so he's gonna shoot at that guy. You know, that guy is in cover, but cover just in this case does not prevent him from shooting. So, Scion, hotshot lasgun, 4 attacks, 3s to hit. Oh my! Holy! That is going to be a good shot because the Space Marine can retain one as a success. He'll retain at least one as a success. It's just that moment where it's like, holy shit. Yeah. Did you want to try to roll it to try to get some more sixes? They'll spend a command point to try to re-roll that. This guy about to potentially take it. All right. In the end, they have 3 successes. Let's see here. If they were to, they could either cancel out these 2 or these 2. That's more. So they'll take 2 to take out the crit, and then that. So he still takes a crit and a regular. And with Hot Shot, that's 7. So he's now at 4. He is definitely injured. That was a good shot. This guy's going like that and conceal. Plasma. 3. Get that little extra 1. Rotate your body so your body is definitely hidden by the terrain. Because then with your concealed, these 2 are like buddying up behind the barrels and being like, yo, you want to move forward? He's like, no. Alright, Space Marines. Alright. Let's get this guy there. Here. He's got an engage order. Really, he can only shoot at these 2. He's going to put it on the Scion. Get a little revenge kind of there. So, bolt gun 4. Alright, that's 4 successes. No crits. Scion defense 3, save 4. Oh, joys. When you just roll that. I mean, when he's taking 2 of these, he'll be pretty ouched. Does he want to try to survive? He'll spend a command point to reroll one of these. He might be able to at least survive. There we go. Wait, could he survived? No, I don't know what he was thinking. He needed 2 saves, so no, he was not going to spend a command point. He needed 2 of these to save. So, nope, not spending that because 2 of them, all it takes is 3 of them to go through, and then he's dead. So, dead, regardless. He's just there. Scion moving. Getting the extra 1. Dash just a little bit. Oh, no, okay. He's going to dash this way. He's trying to get to that cover, but he's not going to get in there. So now we get the Overwatch. Just want to double check that. Oh, Joyce, this is taking a lot longer than anticipated. First game, what was I expecting? So, yep, 0 action points to fire. Only engaged and only those that don't have heavy, because you can't... Actually, no. It's blast you can't overwatch with, right? If I recall, that's the only one. Yeah, so heavy. Heavy you can Overwatch with. As long as it's crack. So he'll Overwatch that guy since he's not in his cover. Right, the 2 beyond 2 is heavy terrain, I'm pretty positive. Yes. So he's not in cover. So crack goes. So 4 against him. Crit and hit. Well, but he'll leave that. There's a 3 defense dice. It's... Oh, I should have realized this last time. It's AP1, so it's 2 defense dice. No successes. How much damage does that guy take? 12. Poof. Alright, but he's Overwatched once with his rocket launcher. One, 2, 3, and then because of move, he goes like that. And then dash, in cover. And there's no other guardsman to activate because with the group activation, so now he can Overwatch. And he can only attack that guy, so he'll Overwatch and shoot that one. Bolt gun. 4 dice, 3s to hit, 1 crit, 1 success. Guardsman still gets 3 defense. Will auto retain a success, piece of cover. And then rolls a crit. So crit defense, that defense, defended. Lives. It doesn't even take any damage. Now, I need to kind of check one of these since that's... Alright. Got a hot shot volley gun coming. There. Can only engage... Well, you know what? Gonna engage the guy who's not within the cover. So, someone who doesn't have cover. I also need to see what Fusillade is, because that might be you can split shots? Okay, so I can distribute attack dice. He's actually gonna... do it this way. 3 there, 2 there. So we'll do, since it's 5, so we'll first do the 2 on this guy who's out in the open. Oh, boys. Hit and crit. And the crit does have has P1, which is, I think, penetrating 1, which means piercing. So each from exchange, if you retain any criticals, which they did, the weapon gains the AP. So it's now AP1. Ooh. So this guy goes to 2 defense dice. 3s to succeed. Only 1 success. But we'll take the crit. And the crit from there is 4. He's now down to 7 health. Now the 3 on the rocket launcher. Probably should have just done all 5 on a Space Marine, jeez. Alright, 2 successes. This time the Space Marine will auto-retain a success because cover. No AP, so it's 2 more rolls. Oh, what do you know? Successes block it out. he should have just put all 5 on this guy. Jeez, now that I kind of see how that works. So he is fired. He poofed someone. They fired. Did nothing. He'll fire at that guy as revenge with his Overwatch. So 4. Just 1 crit. Oh, they did Bolter Discipline. This guy got fired twice. Oh, well, whatever. I don't think he had valid targets. This guy is not in cover. But 4 up saves. And missed all of his saves. So he takes from bulk on 4. So he's at 4 wounds left. I think it says less than half for wounded. Also now he's skipping. Technically it's now Space Marine's turns, but it says if there's any if your opponent has any active models to still activate, which he does not. So Overwatch is done. Oh, that was 1 turn. Turn 2. Okay, yeah. We determine initiative phase. Initiative. Okay. Space Marines have it this time. Oh, now when we activate, that's when we can change between or conceal and engage. Cool. All right. So everyone now readies up. So I at least know. Who's ready to roll? Release game the arrows pointing now to help myself. So you learn quick once you start having issues. All right. So in this turn, this one will not be things. Oh yeah, everyone goes up command points by 1 because it's a new turn. I'm actually going to spend it for the order move again because moving around is useful. And Space Marines will spend 1 for Bolter Drill, if they remember. Now, anyone going to reveal any tech ops? All right. The Guardsmen are revealing recon at the end of any turning point if a friendly operative is wholly within each kill zone quarter. So they have this guy actually wholly within this quarter, and they have people wholly within this quarter, so they just need... And they have people wholly within this quarter. So if they just get this quarter, they can score that. So Space Marines now know they have to deny that. And also there's still that thing down there. And that's the only one they're going to reveal. All right. Space Marines are going to reveal 2 of them. Because now they can reveal them. First, the damage limitation. At the end of any turning point, if no friendly operatives were incapacitated, they score a victory point. And any subsequent turning points, they can score victory points. And then there's the protect assets, where if they kill operatives that were within 2, so basically the people that they, the 2 people that they killed there, they could have activated this last time and gotten points. So now they're like, we need to have it activated. So Space Marines have the initiative, so they go first. So let's go. All right, screw it. And they'll activate rocket launcher. You'll step over that. There. activate that. Actually, he would have finished his move there, then activate it. Because he wanted to make sure he could dash to over here. And he wouldn't have been giving himself the engage. He would have been giving himself the conceal. So you can see there's someone right there that can go after him. So we got the move going on. So for the guard, they'll activate actually this guy, switch him over to engage, and he's actually gonna try to plank. No, that's Guardsman, that's all you do, you plank. So last gun, 4. Holy! A hit and a crit. Space Marines will retain a success because the guy's in cover. He's got 2 more dice. He's got 1 success. He does not have enough to... Well, you can use 2 successes to block a crit, right? Yes, 2 normals can block a crit. So he will instead block the critical and leave the regular. Which I guess is good because the regular last gun is still 2, so he's still at 2 health. He's almost down to none. So that guy will stay where he is so he can stay in cover. They'll now actually switch this guy, who will switch to engage. You know what? He's going to fire at that guy. Because if they plink him, they can actually plink him to death. They can actually avoid the damage limitation tack off. They can actually deny victory points by killing that guy. They'll spend a command point to reroll one of... no, they will not. They will not. Because even if they get a success, he will have an auto cover save. So he's going to automatically save one of those. There's 0 reason to reroll that. So he failed. Failed to do his job. They'll actually activate this guy first. First thing he's going to do, shoot that guy. Right, they've already activated that one, so there's no need to do that. He's going to shoot that guy because the guy's out in the open. He has to worsen it by 1 because of his injury. I think you also... Well, either way, he worsens it by 1 for his injury. He doesn't have... He hasn't spent the poison or anything on ignoring that penalty. So 4 shots still, but it's forced to hit. And you know he gets 1 crit and 2 regulars. So with his 3 defense dice, oh boys, can he get anything? Oh, he got Zippo. So like that, dead. And because of Bolter discipline, his second action will be shoot. So 4 shots. He's now realizing this would have been the better target, but hey, he shot at that guy. 2 hits and a crit because he's injured. He doesn't get that one. Will retain a success because, you know, they can at least help to deny something, which is still not enough because that becomes, Even if they deny 1, that's a crit, and the success is still 7 damage, which is how many wounds he has. So he's still dead. Oh, they killed one guy within range of that. So if they kill another one, they'll get a victory point. So he is fired. We'll do Guardsman. This guy will switch to Conceal Order. He'll step... Oh, God. No. Oh, God. There's really nothing he could do with that objective like that. His Conceal Order will not matter. He's gonna die, so he's just gonna step out there and activate, because he at least can get the victory point, which is needed. And then this guy will get activated. He'll just be there and stay concealed, because him moving over here was actually an amazingly smart idea because of this guy. So he's actually okay. So he'll be able to capture that next turn. No, I don't think Space Marines are going to allow that to be a thing for too long. This guy goes to an engage order. First step. Oh, I think you have to be within 1 on that. Yeah, you have to be within the triangle of the center of the objective marker, and it's not, so first action, step over there and activate, gets that 3rd, and he'll dash, because technically he can't move twice, but dash does it, so then he goes back, and then for his shooting attack, he'll shoot that guy, because, hey, if he kills that guy, they get a victory point as well. He's not gonna overcharge because, it's really not needed against a guardsman. So we'll fire 4 shots. 2 hits. It's still AP 1, so still get only 2 defense dice. Gets no saves. That's still 10 damage. So dead. And victory point. So Space Marines are now in the lead. And he is finished. This guy will keep his Conceal Order and go 3, and then 1. And you'll stay there because he has to pick that up to be able to do anything with it, but he can at least stay there for now. So he has been engaged. Now he's done. Oh my god, these guys have been just sitting here. They haven't really needed to do anything. He'll move up. And then second action, he will fire his shots into that guy. 4 shots. Ooh, he's got plenty of health, so yeah, he's not at half health, so all that's hits. We'll retain at least 1 save because, hoping. So it can at least knock off 1, but that's still 9 damage, right, from a bolt gun? Yeah, so takes 9. Dead. Bolter, well, leave him with the Bolter Discipline where he can shoot again. He's got nothing. Does he want to dash forward? No, there's no need to. Just these sight lines. Now I realize that even though they had like that sight lines and that kind of forced right there really hurt. This objective hurt the guardsman. There's just not enough maneuvering. So I need to be careful about that next time. All right, this guy's going to switch to an engage order. And he's going to shoot... Oh, God. He's got a plasma. He could put someone down. So who does he want to put... But he's got to get enough shots to hit to put them down. He's going to at least do this guy. This guy, he might be able to at least knock that guy since he needs to take care, be very careful. So, 4 shots. He's not overcharging. Crit. And 2 hits. That will definitely help in this case. Space Marine will still auto-retain 1 from his cover as a success. It's, you know, if he rolls a crit here and... Or he's got 2 successes. He'll take off those 2 there because that's 2 5s. So he only takes the 6. Woo! Puts him down to 1. So let's see here. Dash. Reason being, he'll be selected and he's like, you know what? We've done enough. So he'll just conceal. Oh man, he should have put the point. This guy should have shot into this guy just to deny. If they killed him, they would have denied it. I forgot about that. Oh well. Everyone else is just going to start passing because no one else wants to move up. End of turn. They didn't lose anyone. Victory point. These guys are not in any of the quadrants, so it doesn't help. They're definitely not going to do the center thing. All right, we will do turn 3 real quick. I know I've been going for a lot longer than I'd like to on my recording. But once I got into the battle, I started getting it. Now I know what I need to set up beforehand. Just kind of learning these things. Everyone goes up command points. 3, 2. Who's got the initiative? Still Space Marines. Strategic ploys. Take aim from the Guardsman and Bolter Discipline on the Space Marines. Actually, no. No. Let me double check what they can do. I think there's something for... Oh, that's what the transhuman physiology does. Oh, that's for Primaris. Okay. Okay, only in death does duty end. Okay, that was a good one. Okay, at the end they shall know no fear. When a friendly operative until the end of that and it's a tactical ploy. Okay, I need to double check the injuries. I know they impact on the movement and has fewer than half, and its movement and ballistic skill and weapon skill. It does not reduce your APL. Okay. So Space Marines are just going to hold on to their command points. There's really no need. So, first turn, since you don't fully care if this guy dies, he's going to go here for his first action. Dash for his second action, and he's not close enough for that. But hey, for his third action, bolter. Actually, yeah, no, he's going to do it on the guy who has plasma. So, 4 shots, 4s to hit, gets a crit. Not in cover, so here we go. 1 save, can at least block that. So he takes just the crit, which is 4. And a Scion is at 8, so he's now at 4 wounds. Not fewer than half, at half. You know what? How close do you have to be for pickup? Probably square. I mean triangle. Yep, he's gonna pick it up. He's gonna... Oh! Yeah, no, the orders were take aim, so... He's gonna move and pick it up. He's gonna remain concealed, since that's the best he can do. Sure, we'll activate this guy. First... Alright. First action, dash. Second action, secure. Boop. Third action, moving. And yeah, he'll be in the engage setting. He can overwatch then if anyone moves forward. Alright. Plasma is just going to shoot into him because, you know what? They can deny victory points that way, even though it's really not going to help. Not overcharging. Doesn't need to worsen ballistic skill yet. Oh, this guy was injured. He couldn't move as far as he did. I just realized that. Because he should have been 2 less. Yeah, a square less, circle less, because he couldn't move that much. Oh well, I'll remember that later. I'm not going to retcon at this point, because he's about to just get obliterated. Well, actually, well, yeah, because even if he blocks those 3, he takes the crit and dies. So, since it was an oops, that was actually in Guardsman favor, we just took it. Oh, after the shooting, he's gonna whoop, dash here to be out of sight of this rocket launcher. Who's now gonna switch to engage. All right, cover is yet to be within 1. And it's only the heavy terrain for like the greater than 2 thing. So, rocket to this guy. Crack missile. Where are you? Yeah, he's just gonna fire crack because it makes the most sense. 4 shots. 3 hits. Guy's not in cover, so no retaining. AP 1, right. So only 2 dice for rolling. Okay, he's got a crit and a success. Can you use a crit to remove 2 normals, you know? Nope, it can only save 1. You can't save 2. But he can at least still save 2 in total because, you know, with that. So it only does 5 damage. All right. He's got 3 left. Granted, he can Overwatch, but well, he might not be Overwatching. This Guardsman will activate and score the victory point for there and pass. Nice item. This guy will shoot at him. 4 shots. Injured, so 4 to hit. Crit and a hit. Guy's not in cover, but still gets 3 defense dice. They'll spend a command point to reroll one of these, because you know what? And they needed a try. So, with that, he's dead, drops the token, so will not be scoring victory points with that in the end. Because honestly, if he survived, he just had to survive to the end of he had to survive a whole nother turn after this. But he at least could have gone to cover with it. And then no one else has any kind of view, so everyone else just goes plank, 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 plank. They actually didn't kill anyone within objectives, and you know what? That's kind of it. What was the other? Yeah, Guardsman was not going to get that. Yeah, basically the other tactical ploy, the other strategic things they weren't going to be getting. Do we continue? There's really no point in continuing. Well, no. There's points. There's still points up for grab. We can see what happens. Let's go. There's fewer operatives on the field. Everything's deadly enough. It can be pretty quick. So now they can score victory points again for no one dead. But we'll see what happens. Okay. Some points go up. Initiative is, since it's a tie, goes to the other side. And in this case, also strategic things. Guardsmen will get take game again. Space Marines will hold on to theirs. You know what? We'll just say for that one guy who got up there, we could say they spent a command point to make him not take the movement penalty for his injury, right? Is that what they're... You can ignore any or all modifiers to its characteristics, and it is not injured. So yeah, we'll just say that. Technically that changed its shooting, but you know, whatever. Best the way I can retcon it at this point, without remembering everything. Okay, so they have the initiative. Actually, no, the order would have been move, move, move. Because you can hop over that stuff. Oh, but it's turn 4, so this thing is no longer an active thing. So screw it, it will be take aim because there's zero reason to be trying to go for this objective. So he's on this objective. We'll first do the plasma. Plasma will move here with an engage order. And we'll just unload into him. Screw it. This Scion, since it's take aim, will overcharge. 4 shots, can reroll ones, Oh, look at that. That one is, of course, you reroll ones, that'll happen. So those two, AP2, so only 1 defense dice. So defense dice blocks 1 of them, which is enough because it only takes 5 damage since they're at 11. That just puts them in a nice swapping 6. And I'm pretty sure hot, you just die. The operative suffers 3 mortal wounds. So don't die, still alive. But ouch. So, been activated, so there. Space Marines. Okay, first gonna move so that way he would be within 1 of this. Well, not within 1 of that guy. He has more action points. So he's gonna activate that because the guardsman did not activate it. He can now activate it. So he's activated it. So this guy can no longer activate it. He's not half health, so he can move over. And then he's gonna fire point blank into this guardsman with his plasma. Not overcharge, obviously, that'd be stupid. 2 hits, AP1, so only 2 defense dice. Wow. He was actually really close. He blocked 1. Which means he only takes 5, right? And Space Marines plasma's the same? Yep. So he's got 2 wounds left. He lived. Yeah, that was his 3 actions, so he did them. So Guardsman, we'll switch to engage. I haven't realized I might not have been rolling these troopers properly for their las guns because they're different than Scions and they're not vets. They're forced to hit. I don't know. I can't remember. Alright, anyway. They haven't been firing much. They've been mostly dying. So 4 shots, 5's hit because he's injured. Gets 2 hits. Guy's got 3 defense dice, so you know he's probably going to be okay. With 2 crits, yeah, he's really okay. Done. This is actually going to be interesting. So he's going to now fire at this guy. He's going to fire his bolt gun. 4 shots. He's injured, so 4's to hit. 1 crit. The guy's in cover. He will retain 1 as a success. So if he gets 1 more success, he can block it. Done. Blocked. And... oh, right. Sure. Dash. Secure. Gets more XP and it gets more victory points. Pass, pass, pass. This guy will stay kind of like that. Go here. Secure. That's another victory point. He'll pass completely. We'll actually select the crack missile. His head can see a bit of this guy, so he will fire. Yeah, this heavy terrain only... Well, that's heavy terrain, actually blocking things. Yeah, that's the one if he's beyond 2. Actually, yeah. If the target is more than for an intended target to be obscured, the following must be true. The target is more than from the point at which cover terrain that is obscuring. Yeah, this is obscuring. So he can't shoot at that guy. Yeah. Okay. So he actually can't shoot at that guy. So he's actually gonna move up and keep his engaged thing, and then pass. I was gonna say he's hoping for Overwatch, but these guys actually get Overwatch. He's actually gonna fire plasma into that guy because if he can kill this guy, he could. Screw it. He's shooting into that guy. 4 shots. He's not going to overcharge because that's... Fuck it. There's no point in not overcharging. Due to the fact that if he dies, it does nothing. It's the final round. He's overcharging. And we got take aim, so he can reroll once. And it makes it AP2. So he's going to die. But and these two don't hit because he's injured. But he got a damn crit, and he reduced it to 1 defense die, so this guy needs a 6 to pass it. So he doesn't. So the AP actually did help, is he kills that guy, denying that victory point of no one dying, and then he dies, which doesn't really do anything. Then he passes, and then the game ends. No one has any other victory points to gain, not like they lost a guy and stuff like that. But they won heavily, 9 versus 4. That was a very long first match. I now know I need to set up those tact cards earlier because that helps dramatically make this go faster on recording. But that was fun. I'll definitely have more vantage points and stuff like that later. This was just I wanted to see the CQB, and oh man, is it as expected? Space Marines just kind of brutally shot everything. So now I need to kind of figure out. I need to make it so the Guardsman can actually maneuver, and we'll see how I do with other lists because I have other models to throw in here now. Anyway, have a fabulous day, everybody.